Uh, Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Unicorn Trajectory podcast. So, the topic today is people and culture dynamics in transitioning from an early stage to a growth stage startup. Our guest today is Zein Nemri, founders of System of Harmony, an on-demand people and culture service firm for startup and scale-up. And previously, she is VP of People and Culture at Sarwa, one of the fastest growing fintech startups in the Middle East. Hi, Zain, and welcome to the show.
Hi, Skye. Very, very happy and excited to be here.
So, in your opinion, how critical is the role of people and culture functions in a startup as they are graduating from the early stage to the growth stage? And what is the role of people and culture? Because, for example, like in my mind, people and culture for me is like a designer of the organizations and our work policies or remote work or our performance. It's a lot. Like people and culture functions are very important to me personally as a leader. I think of it as way more than HR and admin and hiring and all of those things are important. But really what it is to me, like it's like creating a community.
I think having a people and culture function, or at least a people and culture person, is critical. The earlier you can get one in, the better. The more well-rounded they are, the better. Because you don't want to have a big team from early on. You want to have someone that is both strategic and operational, because you are going to have to do the operational things, like the more HR admin things, unless you have somebody for admin. You're going to have to do some hiring. You're going to maybe have to do some firing. You're going to have to do some salary setting. So there is always going to be the operational side, unless you divide the two. But usually early on, you don't have the luxury of dividing the two. So you have to have someone that's well-rounded. It is so critical to have it as early as you can, because whatever you embed early on grows as you scale. Whether you scale to 100 people or 500 people, that early foundation of people and culture, how we treat each other, what our values are, who we hire, remains. Maybe it gets improved a little bit, changed a little bit, but the foundation remains as you grow. And you really need somebody to proactively deal with any issues that can come up, but also reactively deal with issues that come up. And a lot of them come up. There are a lot of fires to put out early on. Founders usually think that people and culture, HR, is like kind of a luxury, nice to have function. I believe it's a critical function to the success of the business.
So any final thoughts or advice to our listener who are startup founders and heading into the growth stage?
For startup founders heading into the growth stage, I would say a few things. I'm just going to say them off the top of my head. One is to find a way of working and operating that's unique to you. Don't try to copy any companies. Always look at your runway and your burn rate and incorporate that into your people strategy, into your hiring strategy, into your comp strategy. It's good to be optimistic, but always be rooted in reality, and take time to reflect. Always take time to reflect on the company that you want to build, on the way that you want people to interact with each other, on the types of people you want to work with, on the types of people you want to be leading your company, and always really zero into your vision, your true vision for whatever you're building. I think that's the most important thing, and always checking in with yourself is critical, I would say.
So keep your eyes on the prize while getting rooted on the ground, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Zain. It's been a very interesting discussion, and thank you so much for joining us today. Where do we
Thank you so
people
much.
So where do people
Yeah.
find you on online and offline?
You can find me on LinkedIn, Zein Nemri. I think you'll probably tag me, and my website and everything is linked there on my LinkedIn, and I write a lot.
So your website is
Thank you.
systemofharmony.com, yeah?
Systemsofharmony.com. Yeah, exactly. That's for my corporate consulting.
All right, thank you
Awesome.
so much, Zain, and have a great day.
Thank you so much for having me, Skye.